Welcome to Bait Factory TV, and I'm going to talk to you about particle tricks. Now, as the summer progresses and the fish become maybe a bit stale and a bit wary, you have to be cute, you have to move with the times, and particles are very important for that. Little tiny bits of bait where the fish will browse over, whether it's a carp, a tench, barbel on rivers, or bream again on lakes. They get quite cute, quite stale. So there's times when maybe a big bait, a big boilie, especially in the daytime, isn't the way to go. So let's show you what we do. There's loads of different types of particles in the Bait Factory range. Spod mix, micro spod mix, party mix, and they're all coming all the key flavours. So there's loads to go out, loads of choice. So what you should do is get yourself a nice range, get your spod out and start spodding. Put some bait down in a key area, maybe use your marker float to find a nice hard patch or a clear patch, then use your spod, start to build this area up. Now what are you going to put over the top? Well, in addition to the particle, you can put some maggots and casters in as well. They're a good sort of incentive to get the fish rooting. And this simple little rig is all you need over the top. Now that will fool anything from a 50-pound carp to a record tench to a double figure bream. It's brilliant. I'm going to show you how to make it. So the construction of the rig is very simple. I've taken some fluorocarbon, nice and stiff. Now I like fluorocarbon because it kicks the rig out. It's invisible underwater, so it's always fishing. You know, that's, like I say before, the kicking of the rig is crucial for when the fish really start rooting around and blowing and sucking. If it's too supple, too soft, that braid, it's in, it's out, and it's knotted. With this fluorocarbon, you know you're fishing all the time. So you take yourself a piece of fluorocarbon and then thread 3 little rubber grubs onto it. There's loads of different kinds of grubs, whatever brand you choose, or you can get sort of fake corn. But I like the grubs, and I like to use maggots and casters in my spod mix as well. Next step is just to thread your hook down onto your line. Now I choose a small hook. This is a 12. I've used as small as a 14, but I could go to a 10. But I keep it fairly small because you're talking about very small particles on the hair, so it would be stupid to use a giant hook. It would just completely ruin your presentation. And then the next step is simply to knotless knot it. So we'll go around. I know everybody has a different idea on this, how many times they like to do it. 8, 9, whatever you feel comfortable with. Round and round, back round the back and back through. There you have it. By the very nature of the stiffer fluorocarbon, you get like a bent hook effect anyway. So, you've got your grubs dangling down, hook above them, and now we're going to make a simple D-rig. So we're going to make a simple D-rig. I've pushed the line that was on the hair, the bottom end of the hook, back round and through the eye of the hook itself, and this creates this D effect. And that'll sit off the back of the hook, the grubs will sit there, and it's perfect presentation. They can't get in the way of the hook up. Now you've got to just finish off by separating the lines, keeping your main hook length away, and you just simply blob this with a lighter. So you take a lighter to it, burn it down, it gets a cap on the end, and that'll prevent the line being pushed through and the grubs being lost. So as you can see, the end of that line has been blobbed with a lighter. Impossible to do it in this wind, I'd have to sit in the car or in the bivvy. And then if you pull that, it won't go through, can't get through the eye because it's got the little cap on it.